Hi, this is Dr. JMR Chemistry. Today I am explaining about Niels Bohr atomic model. So here in 1913, a Danish scientist Niels Bohr explained the stability of an atom in a different manner. So here I am going to explain this model popularly known as Niels Bohr atomic model. So here the main points of this model are: number 1, neutrons and protons are present in the nucleus. Neutrons and protons are present in the nucleus. They are called nucleons. Second point, electrons are revolve round the nucleus in a closed and fixed circular path called orbit or shell. Fixed circular path called orbit or shell. Next point, electron means these orbits, that is n. Orbits are denoted by n. N is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 dash 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 or KLM. It is nothing but, suppose if it is n is equals to 1 means K shell. If n equals to 2, L. If n equals to 3, M. N equals to 4, N. Like this. Next, 2n square equation. 2n square equation gives the maximum number of electrons in the circular orbit. If n is equals to 1, 2 electrons. If n equals to 2, like this, means Rutherford explained about how many number of electrons are present in an orbit. Means here, if n equals to 1, 2 electrons, n equals to 2, 2 electrons, n equals to 3, 18, so n equals to 4, 32. Like this 2n square equation. Then, if n is next, fifth point, as long as electrons revolve round the nucleus, neither loses nor gain the energy. Why? The energy of the orbit is quantized, means fixed. So this energy is known as, means this orbit is known as stationary orbit. Why? So it cannot lose or gain. The energy of this orbit is quantized. So this energy, this is known as stationary orbit, stationary shells or energy levels. Then we'll go for next point. That is sixth point. When an electron jumps from lower level to higher level, energy is absorbed. So in the form of energy packets only. According to Planck's, when an electron jumps from lower level to higher level, energy is absorbed in the form of energy packets. This packet is known as photon. So if an electron jumps from higher level to lower level, energy is released in the form of energy packets only. This packet is known as what? A photon. So here the energy difference, so these two are the shells from ground to up to ground. So like this here what happened? The energy difference between two shells, that is E2 minus E1 equals to delta E. So here delta E is directly proportional to nu. What is nu? Frequency. What is frequency? Means the number of waves passing through a point in 1 second is known as frequency. Means how many waves, how many particles, how many packets are passing through. So that is energy difference. So delta E is equals to be one proportionality constant, that is H. H is nothing but what? A Planck's constant. Why it is called Planck's introduced this quantum name, means H. So that is why it is a Planck's constant. So Planck's constant, well, he gave one value, that is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 24 joule second, not per year, joule second. Then 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 37 erg second. Then what is nu? Nu is nothing but c by lambda. What is c? C is velocity of light and lambda is wavelength. Lambda is wavelength. So here, if you will substitute new value in this, the h is equals to c by lambda. So here c is velocity of light, lambda is nothing but a wavelength. So anyway, delta is equals to hc by lambda. Then here electrons are revolved around the nucleus, okay, but with an angular momentum. What is angular momentum? Mass, velocity, radius. M is mass of electron, V is velocity of electron, R equals to radius of an orbit, N equals to number of orbit, H equals to Planck's constant, 2 equals to number, pi equals. Means this angular momentum is equals to NH by 2 pi. These are the points and very, very important. Once again, if you will go through that, number one, that is neutrons and protons are present in the nucleus called nucleons. Electrons revolve round the nucleus in a closed circular path called orbit or shell. Orbits are denoted by N. N equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 dash 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 or KLMN. Next, 2n square equation gives the maximum number of electrons. Means what? If n equals to 1, 2 electrons, n equals to 2, like this, 2, 8, 18, 32, 50, so on. Next point, as long as electrons revolve around the nucleus, neither loses nor gain the energy. Like these orbits are called stationary orbits or stationary shells or energy levels. Next, when an electron jumps from lower level to higher level, energy is absorbed. When an electron jumps from higher level to lower level, energy is released in the form of energy packets. That is E2 minus E1 equals to what beta? Delta E. Delta is directly proportional to nu. Nu is frequency. Delta is equals to h nu. H is Planck's constant, 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second or 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 27 erg second. So delta is equals to what? Hc by lambda. So here by nu equals to c by lambda. So finally, electrons revolve around the nucleus with an angular momentum mvr equals to nh by 2 pi. M is equals to mass of electron, V equals to velocity of electron, R equals to radius of an orbit, N equals to number of orbit, H equals to Planck's constant, 2 equals to what? Number pi equals to 22 by 7. This is about what? Niels Bohr atomic model. Okay. So please subscribe, share and comment. Thank you. This is Dr. JMR Chemistry. Thank you.